Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn. I'm the Nerd in a Snapback, and today we are checking out the Callisto Protocol. Now, the Callisto Protocol doesn't need a whole lot of introduction, but just in case, if this is your first time you're seeing it, one, welcome, thank you for checking out my video, and two, the Callisto Protocol by every stretch is meant to be a spiritual successor to Dead Space, where you don't have a lot of HUD, the information that you need is all on the back of your body, instead of the health bar being, a tube down your spine. I think it's just a light on the back of your helmet. It's supposed to be like this kind of sci-fi horror experience where you're trying to survive and things are just there to kill you. We checked it out previously, and that's definitely everything that they were going for. Interesting timing, since we did see recently that they have put out, well, it's not out yet, but Dead Space is actually getting a full-on modern remake, and so we're really going to see a come to blows after that Dead Space remake comes out, of seeing where obviously it won't be the full original team anymore because game devs get shuffled around all over the place, but a Dead Space remake versus a modern game just trying to be Dead Space, and where those do and don't match up with one another. But this is the Callisto Protocol. We have 3 trailers today, starting with the combat gameplay demo from Gamescom of 2022 back in August of this year. So, let's go. Yeah, you see that green light on your neck, that's your health. You can see how many ammo he had on the little hologram on the gun. There is no HUD, which was part of what had some of the appeal of Dead Space originally. Oh. Lovely. Gross. Why wouldn't you throw them into the grinder again? They're like, because we have to show you different mechanics. That thing is missing its head, and it's still coming for you. Oh! I think it's doing okay. Why didn't you do that in the first place? I don't know if that's where you should be. I'd at least get up on the sides or something. Yeah, okay. I have questions about this and our protagonist's thought process levels. Ow. Ow. Whoever's controlling the sliding in this, I have concerns about you. Oh, that's a ooh. This is a hell of a freaking drainage duct. Goddamn. You turned into that. I saw you do it. You just wanted that to happen. Oh, there's a lot of ways to die in this game. They straight up turned into the blade. So one of the things this game is touting is a lot of different ways to die that all have their own unique animations and stuff. I believe even they revealed that future DLC, paid DLC, was going to be new ways to die, which I'm like, I don't know if I agree with that very much in terms of a concept, but Okay, commit to your bit, I guess. So this is the Truth of Black and Iron trailer that just came out in September of 2022. This looks fine.
Who did this? And why?
It's like someone's trying to cover up what's happening here. So what happened to the original colony?
I think they died.
Abandoned. Along with the rest of Callisto.
Ooh. It's all fun and games until one of those moves. Yep.
What was going on? Things are changing. They're evolving.
This game's gonna be so gross.
These aren't accidents. There's a pattern. Isn't about escape, Jacob. Not anymore.
What's it about?
Answers.
As you wish. Soon everything will become clear. The truth of Black Iron.
Looks like a lovely time. Looks like a great place to take a vacation to. PlayStation exclusive retro prisoner skins. I'm all right. Thank you. All right, and then we have the official launch trailer that was posted on November 17th. This game isn't actually launched yet. It releases on December 2nd of 2022. But thank you for posting your launch trailer at least a couple days early.
Life sign detected. Grab him. Hey, what are you doing?
Say I don't need anyone,
What the hell?
but I do.
There was an outbreak.
Why is it
Oh,
Killed everyone. Trying to contain it.
that I choose
Everyone.
all of my nightmares
doesn't look like they contained it very well.
coming true?
You do what you gotta do in here. This place, there's a way of changing you.
Oh,
What the hell?
oh.
Some bad stuff happened here.
I know who you are. I know what you did.
That thing did not give a shit that you just hit it with a fucking computer.
This whole prison's infected.
Can't keep running from what you've done.
Now let's go finish this.
This is gonna be one of those games where, like, halfway through the game, you're like, man, I'm amazed that this protagonist is still going. He probably wishes he was dead, but he can't stop because the human drive for survival is too great. Because watching that, I'm like, man, I would hate being alive. I would hate it. After the first, like, day, I'm never letting you plan our vacation. Fair. Oh, man. Because seriously, that just all looks suck. As a game, looks great. right? As a video game, looks fantastic. It's going to be gross, which I'll admit, I'm not really super into gross. Like, as much as I love fighting games, I don't play Mortal Kombat because modern Mortal Kombat games are gross. They're good fighting games, but they're fucking gross. And I'm just like, I don't enjoy gross, you know? I'm not into just where it's just like nasty gore for the sake of being nasty. I don't need that. No. But definitely, I imagine the new Dead Space remake will probably be along these same lines. Dead Space originally came out on the PlayStation 3, and even though we had pretty decent graphics back during the 7th gen of game consoles, they definitely still weren't what we were dealing with today. And so while there was some gross things about Dead Space, it definitely isn't on the line of like what we're seeing with the Callisto Protocol or what we'll likely see with the Dead Space remake either. Just with the modern age, you're just able to get so much more disgusting than you ever were before. I'm sure this game will probably be fun. I'm sure it's going to be a good time, and I'm sure it's going to be gross. We want to live, but damn, this game makes you work for it. Yeah, and at a certain point, you're like, what am I doing? I just don't want to die. I don't want to die. But also with like the situation that it looks like they're in, it's like you're fighting to survive for what? Because unless there's a hope, like, and we don't know, right? Maybe there's a hope that there's a way to get to an escape pod, to get to a ship or something to escape from the prison or whatever, the planet or wherever it is, so that you can potentially get somewhere that isn't horribly infected and, you know, just needs to be glassed with a nuke. But, you know, even then it can still feel so wildly hopeless. But again, humans and our strongest basis instinct is survival. So, you know, we just keep pushing on through what feels completely hopeless and sad and sorrowful and just full of awful, and, you know, then we're still here. So that's the Callisto Protocol. It comes out December 2nd. It will be, you can't tell, it is definitely very, very much in every way meant to be a spiritual successor to Dead Space. We'll see how this pairs up against Dead Space, both the old one and the forthcoming remake of it. I definitely think it'll probably set itself apart as trying to be the same but different. It's got a lot of just kind of general vibes going on in it that's meant to make you feel like Dead Space, but I bet when it comes down to it, it'll feel like a different game, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the Dead Space remake should do its best to try and feel like Dead Space, and the Callisto Protocol should do its best to show that it is taking a lot of inspiration and wanting to be essentially like a spiritual successor to Dead Space without just being Dead Space 4. But let me know what your thoughts are about the Callisto Protocol. I'd love to hear from you. Put your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Speaking of Discord, we have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can check out together live on stream, because we do stream on Twitch, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.